Welcome back, Drifters. So continuing off of where we were yesterday, we're currently taking out the old differential, getting ready to put in our new Frankenstein differential that we still have to make. So, yeah, but first things first, we ran into a couple of issues.
So, basically, Austin ran into a little trouble with his hubs, and now
we bought an air hammer.
Got a new tool.
So, oh, hello everyone, by the way. I'm back.
Yeah.
As you can see from this, you can tell that we've been trying to hit it with a regular hammer and, well, like a sledgehammer, and what were we using? That, like, punch. Just like a regular punch.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
But we mushroomed out the axle, as you can tell, so it's getting stuck as it goes further back in. So we're going to use this right here and hopefully get it out. But I got to get this on here first.
Yep, so Austin's first attempt with the air tool, and he's using an air hammer. Should be fun.
You want to try to put this on? Because I tried and I keep losing pressure.
Alright. Got this thing set pretty much.
Hearing protection, sir?
Yeah, I might need some of that.
Look at this, being safe.
Stepping up our game a little bit.
I've never done this before.
Is it doing anything? Good Lord. R.I.P. to the microphone. Oh wow, look at that. That tip ain't got nothing left.
That's usually how I end up ruining my shoes.
Yeah, we both weren't prepared. We thought this was gonna be easy. As you can see, I don't normally wear this. And we're looking nice and spiffy in the garage, but we were like, we're not gonna get that dirty.
And then nothing ever goes as planned. Alright, I'm gonna hit this real quick.
Yeah. Here we go.
I can't see shit.
It's alright.
Fuck it.
Safety first. No more mushroom tip. Look at that. Is it through? Hey. Success. Whew.
Now it's time to get to building another one.
That's one successful removal.
Look at that shit. So this is ABS? So this is ABS stuff?
Yep, that's the ABS ring.
Most Miata guys probably don't know what that looks like because only a select few had ABS back in the NA6, which is pretty cool. I kind of wish I didn't have it though because it's a race car, but for daily it'd be nice.
You shut up, Rooster.
Alright, that's... Wait, look at this.
We gotta name that rooster because you know he's gonna be going off. Ugh. We gotta give him a name. Think of a name. If you guys want to name the rooster, just think of one. So he's got it all out.
Yes, sir.
There's the old diff, which we don't want to really, we didn't want to show you guys how to do that because we already got a video for that.
Yeah, that was kind of boring. It only took me about an hour to get the diff and one axle out, and then that thing got stuck. So really, it's not that hard to remove once you've done it before.
Yeah, it's not too terrible. So luckily that's done. The biggest pain is just one of them got stuck. So good though. We got that out. And then next thing is basically we're gonna take our diff we got for free.
Make a Franken diff.
Swap it with the RX7 diff we got. So that should be fun.
So I'm gonna start doing that today. I'm gonna do it right now. I gotta change though.
All right.
This up. Haven't made it.
Yeah, so far so good.
You clean? Yeah, you clean.
I think so. I think I'm clean.
Oh, and then I gotta do the coilovers. I gotta lower it.
Yeah. God damn that damn Ricky. He ain't a Ricky though. What are we gonna call that guy? We gotta come up with a name for the rooster.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye.
Yeah, Austin's into country music now.
Yeah.
It's the newest thing.
I went to Florida one time and hung out with a guy from Pennsylvania, and he just changed my life forever because I was always against country music, and now I listen to it. I'm like, wow, this is actually really good. This like applies to my life. No wonder people like it. Cleaning up my mess as I go on.
Yeah.
What a novel idea.
So this over here is the diff that used to be in the RX7. It's an NA diff. So yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure it's an open diff, but we're mainly just trying to take the casing because it's a little bit stronger. And we got the front half of the Miata for free, so.
Yeah, there was a guy on Facebook that helped us out. Miata guys band together sometimes. It was cool because I like posted it. Kyle was like, I can't find anything on like pick and pull or like any of the like Facebook or Craigslist or anything. So like, okay, well let me just like look on the Miata forum for San Antonio. And then within like an hour, I had like 7 people responding, and one guy was like, I got a free one if you want it, come take it. So I was like, okay, cool. It's an open diff from a 1.8, but I mean, we're gonna weld it anyway, so it's free. So shout out to that guy.
So now it's finally time for 2 Mazdas to make a diff.
So you can kind of see the difference between the 2 diffs when they're side by side. Like how short this is compared to how long it is on there. Well, if I know this correctly, we're taking that and mounting it right onto this housing, because apparently that is stronger. And you can kind of see by the thickness, because look how thin that is versus this girthy boy. So now I gotta drain this one and get to work. Well, that was a nightmare. I was stupid. I should use the jack from the beginning. Alright, so I think I'm stupid again. I think I need to take out the little, like, half shafts. I think I need to take these out before I can take this out. So I'm gonna go check.
So this is not the official way to remove these axle stubs. Hey look, there's an A for Austin on there. How perfect is that? Look, there's an A for Austin. How crazy is that? We just want to try out the new tool. Let's be real.
You think like in here or in here?
No, it's gotta pop out. So like come from the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
Not the correct way to do this at all, but we're not reusing them anyway, so. There it is. All right, cool.
Let's mark these.
All right.
D for driver's side. Also, do we have axle seals for the...
We do.
Okay, cool.
I bought them.
All right, you ready for this?
Here we go, moment of truth. Do we have an open diff or a limited slip? Let's find out.
I might need to break the seal. I was thinking of our old school method.
What's that?
Raise the dead blow.
Well, survey says it's an open diff. So I guess we won't be reusing that one as far as that goes. But it's okay because this casing is way stronger than the regular 1/8 because it's not it doesn't have a relief cut in it. So these things are known to be a little bit stronger. We got new seals, and what we're gonna do is just basically weld this diff and pop it on there. So this part of the RX7 diff, gone. The Miata front end from a 1/8 should bolt right up to that, and then it'll fit nice and neat. The only other thing we have to do is knock out those bushings because the spot where the bolt goes through is too big. So on the Miata, it's got a smaller bolt. So we just put Miata bushings in there, and it fits. It's gonna be nice. So I was a little premature and knocked out all the axle seals. So yeah, it's just a hammer and screwdriver, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. And now we're gonna mess with these mamma jammas, which if y'all remember from the BMW, I absolutely hate them. But it's okay, these are gonna go way better, right?
Yeah, sure are.
We'll see, now we have an air hammer, so maybe it'll go a little bit smoother. Nope, I'm gonna hit the aluminum. Yeah, you're gonna hit the aluminum like that. And that's, yeah, it's rubber, so it's just a bounce. Yeah, I told you, these things are...
So, you crushed...
Here's the thing that you gotta do that works the best, is getting these crushed. So you crush this in. What usually you do is with a screwdriver. Honestly, doing the air hammer, you could do it, but if you do it like that, where you're bouncing around, you're gonna f up the aluminum, so you don't wanna do that. This you can control a little better. Forgot that we gotta heat these things up first. I was too big of a hurry to just get it going. So we're gonna light this thing on fire and get it warmed up so we can get them out. So hopefully that'll do the trick. We'll see you soon.
I love that smell.
Like roasting marshmallows made out of rubber.
Take off your earmuff. Sounds cool.
You want me to hold something? Oh no, is it stuck?
That's awesome. Here, I'll be able to get it out.
Look at the spring.
Ooh.
Woo! Hit the floor, but whatever. It's out. It's alright. I need to stop swearing. I'm creating more work for myself.
Or just say shit.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, that one was way easier. Holy crap. So it's official. I love air hammers.
It's hot.
He's over there burning his ass off.
I was trying to show him how crispy it was.
That's one hot potato. They got roasted. But heating it up definitely makes a difference, that's for sure.
Probably shouldn't have breathed that in.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright, so now I got this one out, that one out. Got everything out of it. Cleaned it up. This is kind of stained in there. I used some light sandpaper. Use that, clean it all out, make sure it's good to go. Now we're coming over here. And we got the bushings, which are pretty sweet. I think these are Durlin. They're not solid. They're like pretty tight stuff though. Or maybe they're polyurethane. I don't know. Kyle's the one who ordered it when I was gone. So I have to lube these guys up, pop them in these holes here, squeeze them in, and put these into that there diff. So let's get to it. Goddamn rooster. You never have too much. There we go. Nice and lubed up. We already got one in, it went right in with no problem. Now we go for two.
Well, looky there.
So I think Austin was getting a little bit frustrated with this whole process of doing bushings. They're not the fun thing to do around here, but I'll give you a fair warning. Don't do what he did here where it comes to cutting off the rubber inside your garage, because it tends to fly everywhere. We're still cleaning rubber off of wrenches, sockets, the bench, the floor, the car. Like, there's bits of it in the plasti dip that I don't think is ever going to come out. So I would highly suggest using a knife or a razor blade or something like that to cut it, because if you do it this way, oh, it is just a lot of fun to clean up. But anyway, guys, back to the build. I'm sure things will get better from here.
That hurt. Alright, so I had to grind. These things normally have some like teeth on them that come up to about here. Well, I had to grind them all off and make it as smooth as possible. And then the other Durlin sits right on top of that, or polyurethane, whatever it is, sits right on top, and then you bolt it up. So getting closer. So Austin's about to attempt to start welding for the first time. And yeah, should be pretty interesting. The only other thing I welded was the exhaust on the Beamer, and that wasn't even much at all. That was just like a little piece. So
Yep, so now he's going to try to weld the actual diff.
Wish
Should be
me
fun.
luck.
Hopefully that rubber shit's not flammable. Okay, hang on. Try to move the thing a little bit closer. It sounds like it might be a little far away.
Okay.
That's the sound. You heard that?
Yeah.
That's the sound. So it's dealing with your spacing. That's it. That's the sound.
Alright. It's a lot harder than they make it seem.
I told you. So, Austin's first go at it. What are we looking at here?
Pretty shitty.
That's not bad at all.
As long as it does the job, no one's gonna look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for whoever watches these videos.
I think it looks just fine. It looks good. Cool. Break time. So Austin's over here. He's getting ready to just cut out a plate so that way we can put it in there as well. That way he can finish up the weld job.
I cut one, but I cut it too short.
Yeah, it's a little short. So hopefully the next one will be a little bit better. We'll see. So while he's over there doing that, I'm going to work on getting these axle seals in. So these are the axle seals, basically a little Mazda part. I'll put a link in the description, so if you guys are looking for it. We just replaced it because using the RX7 housing, we wanted to make sure we had the right Miata ones in there. And it's a good time to upgrade them just because, well, you know, nobody likes leaks. Y'all know how that goes.
So the one thing I want to take away from this whole thing is that it doesn't matter what car we're working on. It's just nice to be able to spend time with family and actually build something together, whether it works or not. It's always good being able to spend quality time with the family. And we don't get to do it enough without our phones these days. Sometimes we just have to appreciate the small moments and remember to always love our family, no matter how crazy they are.
How'd it go? You want to show everybody
It went.
what we're working with?
We're working with some dookie welds, but welds nonetheless.
That's definitely
Welded.
definitely welded on there.
Definitely
that's
need
for
to
sure.
clean it out a little bit because it's getting a little.
Hey, not bad for the first time though. So the next step, we just got to get this thing cleaned up. We're gonna clean out all the slag and bullshit, and Austin should have a nice welded Miata diff thingy.
So clean it
getting there.
and put it in the RX7 housing, RTV, and then it's got to cure for 24 hours before I can put fluid in it. So
It's gonna be nice.
little by little.
Getting there. So we almost forgot to show y'all. It's all together. It's all in one piece.
I just put some black RTV, cleaned out all the gears on the diff, plopped it in there with help Kyle. We used the impact just to get it tight, but we didn't like actually impact it. And now setting the tire for an hour. And we come back out here in an hour to actually torque it down to spec, and it'll be ready to go in. Well,
Yeah.
gotta put some fluid in it, but that has to wait till tomorrow because it has to cure. So, and we're supposed to cure for 24 hours, but that's not gonna happen. 12 is good.
It's alright. I'm just still impressed with the fact that that's the original diff from the RX7 on the Miata front end, and the fact that this is going back into the Miata. It's like repurposing parts.
It's the reason
It's
why
nice.
Henry Ford did the assembly line.
Yeah, well,
Let's
technically Mazda was a Ford at some points. They did own them for a little while. Not anymore, though.
Yeah.
But that's none of my business.
Alright, boys and girls. Well, we have like 2 girls that watch this show. But anyways, hello, thank you for coming. This is the 3rd day in, and finally got the diff together. We got it cured. I gotta put some fluid in it. I actually started to put fluid in it, and then I realized that I have full axles now, and fluid would drain out, so I got like a quarter of a quart in there right now, and it's got open holes, so who knows if it's gonna leak out. But right now, it is underneath the car, and it's about to go in. So this should be fun.
So normally you use a jack to get this thing up, but we had a Kyle. We just gave him some caffeine and he got that thing right up.
Torque specs are Guten tight.
Yeah, the 17.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for the extension though.
We're using German specs on it. Guten tight.
It's not the most orthodox way to do it, but it works. Looking good, I'd say. Next thing, we just got to get these axle shafts in here, and yeah, should be good. So while Austin's under there wrenching away getting things tightened up, we're gonna take a quick look at this half shaft. So the diff that we got for free was actually from a 97, and they used the one piece, so there's no stubby arm. So it's just this little piece here just goes straight into the diff. This is a new one we got on Amazon, so I'll put the links and all that good jazz. But yeah, we got 2 of them for like, I think it was 130 or 150 bucks, so not bad. They're brand new. It was time to replace them anyway, and we can't use the 1.6. So
Way to go, Miata.
yeah,
Cheap.
so glad that everything's interchangeable. So not bad. We're gonna try to stuff this in here. We weren't thinking about it, and because it's a one piece, it might be kind of a pain to do with the diff in there, but there has to be a way to make it work. So we're just gonna kind of shove it in the hole and see what happens.
That's what she said.
So he's gonna try to pull it in through here and then line up the backside and pop it in. We don't know if this is gonna work or not.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, we'll see. So we end up lowering this out so that way he could get in there. So he's doing the other side first. But we had to pull it through the control arm there, undo this so we could have enough space.
How far?
And then we're gonna try to slap it in.
How far is this supposed to go in?
I should seat flush.
Flush.
Yeah. Still sticking.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. Alright, so we managed to get it on there. We had to basically jam it in to this side. We folded this whole end out. Then we popped it into the diff and smacked it in with a hammer by hitting it on this. We had to take this brake caliper off, but you know, we managed to get it on there. Austin's down there right now. He's getting the new drive shaft put in. And should be pretty nice.
Yeah. It looks beefier than the other one.
Yep. It's a little bit. It's a little bit longer, I think.
I think this whole thing. It looks thicker too.
He just pounded on the last little piece there, and then we should be good to go. So Austin's inside. He's getting the keys, and we're getting ready to go take this thing out and test out this new Miata RX7 hybrid diff. So let's see how it does. Whew. You excited?
I am. It's hot though.
It is a little bit warm, but this is gonna be fun. Yikes. It's been a while since I've been in this thing.
Look at how little play I have in my brake pedal.
I mean, that's kind of a good thing.
That's what good brake pads feel like.
Yeah. Let's see what this baby sound like. Oh.
Oh,
She
give me
died.
a second.
We gotta get it retuned or something.
It feels better than the other one, I can tell you that much.
Oh.
It's welded, you can tell, but it feels a lot smoother.
Well, that's good. We really gotta figure out that idle problem.
See? It feels smooth.
Feels pretty good so far.
I'll have to give it some beans.
Yeah.
I want to do a slow circle to see how it feels. Alright, let's put it in neutral so we can listen. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
We're going to do that again and not fail this time. Come on, sir. You have room. What is this guy doing? Well, I think it's working.
I think it's working just fine. Yeah, I'm getting a little lightheaded, but I think that's just from not eating. I need food. Not bad.
Yeah.
Well, grinding a little bit. Hopefully that's not the next thing.
No, I didn't have the clutch in all the way.
Oh, okay. A little bit rusty in the Hakuna, are you? How's it feel?
Good.
Back in the old Miata with a good diff that you don't got to worry about.
Look, that's so much smoother than the other one.
Yeah? Oh, it just did. Yeah, we really got to get that fixed. This car really is a pretty awesome damn car. Just imagine if this thing was actually tuned properly. One of these days we'll get a real good computer for this thing and we'll be able to actually tune it properly. It's just right now it's just, I don't know. We paid somebody to do it and they got it running, but it's still, you can see.
It does the job.
Yeah, it do.
I just want to go drift it now.
Oh, don't worry, we will definitely go drifting. So I hope you guys are satisfied. I know it's been a while since we've done some Miata stuff. Drive it, drift it, break it, repeat.
Yeah, as long as it runs.
Yeah.
This has been the most reliable of the all.
Yep.
Which is ironic.
I think the only thing we need is a manifold and a better computer, and this thing will be set. So, anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a great one. And just remember, keep it nice and easy.
Yeah.